Mark, I'm glad you mentioned the trafficking and pedophilia and brought something up to mind, and you brought this out. You mentioned it, I think, in one of your tweets too, and I want to read this article dated. It was back. Let me see what the date is. It's from January the 7th. It was an interesting thing. Newsmax had this. It's a very, very troubling comment. On the surface, it don't sound sinister, but I tell you, you start looking at this in light of the pedophiles and this whole globalist elite network of people in the higher level of government, which I do believe reached to Barack Obama. He made a speech after the first of the year. He said it at a private reception in Hawaii, and he said this. I'm just going to read this first two paragraphs, and then we're going to talk about it. Former President Barack Obama said that political leaders must welcome new blood, and make a commitment to human dignity in remarks at a private reception in Hawaii. Obama gave a speech to guests at the Obama Foundation and community leaders at the East-West Center in Honolulu, Sunday, January the 6th. In his remarks, the former president decried that, quote, people cling to power instead of seeing the power in other people. And he said that the country has a deficit of leadership and we need new blood. Now, a lot of people viewed that statement as political. Mark, you saw something more sinister than I did too. That's right. Because the new blood comment is pedophilia talk, because they're drying up. The blood supply is drying up because of what President Trump is doing, taking their networks down and basically going after the rings of sex trafficking and the kids, right, and protecting the children from these harlots and these people that are basically harvesting their organs and God knows what else, and literally destroying a generation of children. But I want you to speak to that, because that statement was a shot that we're losing this war, that they're losing their influence in that.
Well, we know that their comms are being shut down. The deep state's comms are being shut down. We know that through Q. We know that they're having to openly on their comms, whether it's Twitter, and they give codes. We've seen the codes from James Comey, from Eric Holder, all these guys. So that was code that's drying up. We need new blood. And he tweeted that out, or was it was an article he gave in a speech, right? Yeah. Now, isn't that funny that right after that, a few days after that, is when the abortion law in New York comes in?
That's right.
Is that coincidence?
Not coincidence.
Not a coincidence, folks.
What Obama said, we need new blood. The supply source, Mark, is being cut off. Thank God.
That's why they don't want the wall.
They don't want the wall. That's right.
They don't want the wall, because it's fresh source flowing across the border right there, man.
So powerful.
That's why they don't want the wall. So there's a lot going on that people just need to be aware of. It's all connected. This is all connected, man. It's one huge spider web, basically.